Hello everybody, Darren here, and welcome back to episode 19 in my Anno 1800 Let's Play. Now in the last episode we had our Christmas special, where we took a walk around our various cities and settlements, and also took a delightful hike up Crown Falls. But today, we're back in business. We essentially want to be raising our population pretty much everywhere we can, and raising our industry to cope alongside it. Now a quick thing I just wanted to mention right here at the beginning is people had asked me, how do you turn off the snow? I don't think you can. Around the week of Christmas and leading up to New Year, this is just a thing that Ubisoft Blue Byte do in Anno 1800. They did it last year as well. You can actually spot Santa Claus flying around every now and then as well. I turned it off in my last video using a different method of snow, which was to put yourself down on the ground, find Santa, and then get the Easter egg to trigger it whenever you want. That's a separate thing, but the snow that you're experiencing most likely is just the kind of holiday event snow that they've added for pretty much everybody. Alright, so there's a lot to do. I haven't played this in a while, actually. One of the first things I want to do is go down to the Pirate Cove and grab some gold, because we're about to run out of pocket watches. There's actually a monitor here for sale, a pirate monitor. And you know me, I like buying my pirate ships, so we're going to buy that right off on Anne Harlow. $500,000. That's the kind of money we're dealing with now, no problem at all. She's got a quest here as well, let's have a look. Bart is a walking cliche of a pirate. And a dead one, if he doesn't learn to keep his trap shut. Bring me that annoying bird he keeps by his bedside, and I'll have one of the lads babysit it while he learns. So we get a cropper, 11,000, some reputation. Now, we'll just use this ship to grab as much gold as we can and bring it back to swords. Now, people have been saying, what's the point of doing quests if they're only going to give you 10 or 11,000 gold? It's not for the money that I'm doing it. It's fun. I find it fun. I know a lot of people struggle to understand that concept, in Anno especially, but I just find it fun. It breaks up the monotony of the game, doing different things, challenging yourself to do things in a timed way. I don't know, I just have fun. I also like reading them, and obviously, occasionally, they do give you good rewards with good items and things like that, so if I see quests, I typically like to do them. Like this one here, actually. I always like to do the citizen quest, because you can actually get really good items. An artisan offers me a photography quest. The grand opening. Finally, grandfather's canning plan comes true. A picture will inspire my own grandchildren to preserve. Ha! The business forever. I see what he did there. Preserve canned food. Photograph the cannery. Yeah, I could do that. Well, it's a quite picturesque area, in a way. Alright, what do we get? Not so grand opening. Few attend opening ceremony of family-run canning business since only they and their relatives seem to have any degree of enthusiasm for it. Ouch. It's kind of sad. What do we got? Hey, look at that! That's why we do quests. We got a legendary item. It's a treasure hunt, of all things as well. Let's check it out. A treasure hunt in Cape Trelawney. A cartographer and linguist study the ancient manuscript to produce a map that leads to the legendary city of Atlantis, the herdsman's journal. Let's activate it. So we can activate that now. Let's go visit Cape Trelawney. And we have our diving bell ship here. We just want to drop some of this stuff off in Crown Falls itself. Let's see if we've got anything else we don't really need. We need to drop all this off as well. Let's send this ship back to... Whoops, wrong button. Back to swords. We're going to have to pull a lot of steel out of swords and into the New World and into Cape Trelawney for a while until we get it set up itself. Let's just go Old World again. Swords. Alright, cool. So what we can do is dump some basic scrap. Dump the shark. Keep the rest. Really don't need that scrap. Might sell it, actually. We'll just get rid of that bit as well. And yeah, let's go down to Nate. Actually, have we found where it is yet? No. That's okay though. I need to go down to Nate really quickly. What have we got here? Is this Cape Trelawney? This is the Old World. I want to grab this item, or person. My Kalan, the Scryer of Brilliant Jewels. So salvage scrap amount is 30% increased, but an increased chance of finding items of rarity. Rare, epic, and legendary while diving. So I'm going to swap this thing, which is salvage scrap amount 30%, with her, because they're both salvage scrap 30%, but she also has the rarity stuff, so we don't actually need the advanced umbilical cable anymore. We could sell it, or just... I mean, yeah, might as well sell it, right? This is the exact same thing, so... And we just made it once before. Sells for 177,000, apparently. So we'll see how that goes. And then we'll get doing that quest. Alright, let's just hop back over to the old world for a moment. So something I'd actually made a mistake on, that some people caught me up on, is that I had 2 coffee roots for some reason. I don't know how my brain skipped a beat for like the last 4 or 5 episodes. Even reading comments, I didn't catch up. Somehow I didn't catch up on it. The fact that I kept saying on Swords, like, where are we getting this coffee from? I didn't know why it was always full. And I was like, oh, it must have been a festival or something. But no, we have a coffee route. I set it up a while ago and it was working great. So ultimately what I did was I merged. I then later set up a second coffee route thinking that was the first time we were doing it. Anyway, they're merged. They're both using coffee and coming back now, so they should be fine. But I have noticed that we do have 2 coal routes in the old world. And we can definitely merge these up. So the Snapdragon is picking everything it can up from Lusk and then dumping it in Swords. I think then what I'll get it to do is it should hit this one as well, right? So load as much coal as you can from Rush. And we'll take the other ship off that. Chances are we're not going to fill this whole thing up anyway, but you never know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, cool. Snapdragon. And we'll just move that up. There we go. So it'll hit Lusk, it'll hit Rush, and then it'll dump everything in Swords. Okay, so that consolidates that down a little bit as well. And we can get rid of the Kohler. So turn that off, delete the route, and exit out. So that means that we've now an idle ship with probably some coal on it. No, there's nothing on it actually, so that's fine. Maybe we'll come down and just buy the rest of that gold actually. So what was the quest for Anne Harlow? Let's have a look. Destroy a schooner. Now we have this pirate monitor. Just dump that gold in there. That's why our money has gone down. It's because we stopped making pocket watches. So let's go see if we can find that schooner now. So the schooner is down the very south end of the map. Alright, we'll have to flick back to that in a moment. Try to intercept it with multiple ships if we can. Okay. Back over to Cape Trelawney. Right, so let's transfer the item onto the diving bell. Let's turn this one off. Put this one on. They essentially do the same thing. Dump that over there for now. Dump that over there for now. And we'll get searching. So, let's have a look at where we're looking for. Dive at the location. Okay, so an island with this kind of thing cutting through it. And it's on the top right of it. So let's just orientate our camera correctly. Well, found it pretty much instantly. Top right. Don't know if I'm probably looking in the wrong spot, am I? Yeah. Over there. There we go. Right there. Excellent. So that should be really good, right? That was a legendary treasure map that we found. We've got all our legendary items. If I don't get some legendary loot, I'll be very disappointed. But I'm sure we will. Awesome. Okay, good. Now, another thing that I wanted to do. And again, another thing I wanted to address the comments on. Some people have been saying out in Porto Banús that multiple people actually said that you missed one of the oil spills that you could have got. I didn't. It's a clay, a clay pit. I don't think there's an extra oil spill here. But what I should have done, and nobody actually picked me up on this, is there is a huge group of oil spills up here. If we just build a railway line a bit further back, we can get even more, right? So that'd be a good idea to do that. We'll have loads of oil coming back then. It's going to take a lot of steel. So that's why I was saying the ships that are returning now are perfect. These ones are going to go pick up some steel. In fact, we can go hit, what's his name, Archibald, who's also selling monitor ships now as well. Not going to buy that. I just wanted the pirate one for fun. But anyway, yeah, with that, so that will allow us to get 150 steel, go to the New World with a load of steel, and then go to Cape Trelawney with steel as well, and we should be good to go. Alright, back to Cape Trelawney. Are we almost there? We're almost there. So I'll just wait to do this, and then I'll focus more on building. So what I'm planning on doing is essentially upgrading that oil and starting to really hit Bright Harvest everywhere we can, especially here in the Cape. Turn Cape Trelawney Island, Crown Falls, into a big production island that's shitting out, for lack of a better term. Lots of, you know, produce, and then shipping that around the world to Swords and stuff like that. So that's the goal generally. I want to raise the population in Swords and have Swords be the import island, take in everything, and have places like Cape Trelawney give stuff out. So what do we get? We got the Temple of Enisadon. Don't know how to say that, but it is a legendary. It's equipped in the museum. A remarkably well-preserved monument of the Aegean Golden Age that smacks of dolphins and fish. Alright, we'll go on, just do the other one, and then we'll send this ship back. We seem to be really close to wherever this is, apparently. And of course, we're making our money by creating those pocket watches with that gold, and then, you know, sending it off to Mbessa all the time. I've noticed some other things you could do to make money, if people are interested. Old Nate actually buys gold for 4,400. And you can basically buy gold from the pirates if you manage to get your relations good with them for half that amount. So you could double your money with gold shipments to him if you wanted to do that, set up some routes. If you hadn't got Mbessa, for instance. Alright, let's just grab this last little dive and then we'll be back on the build. And I think what I'm going to do is just like, rather irresponsibly, just upgrade a lot of people back in swords and see how we handle it. And then build chains after the fact. Maybe that's not such a great idea, but I kind of just feel like getting the engineers that we need to get a bank. Alright, not the best find really, we just got scrap, so we'll just head back to the center of the map really. And we'll leave it for there. Actually, there's something off that way, so we'll just head roughly out that way. Archibald has offered me a destruction quest. Delicacy is by far my preferred modus operandi, but certain occasions require one to pound the cream from the eclair, so to speak. The movement will suffer if enemy... Sorry. Pound the cream from the eclair is just something I don't think I can forget now. The movement will suffer if enemy reinforcements reach the colonies. Ma'am wants you to make sure that never happens. Alright. Destruction quests are cool. People are eager for war. It's the best you're gonna get. Who's attacking? I don't see who's attacking, but someone is. Also, I'm supposed to be getting this ship. And it looks like they're almost stuck in here at the moment. Oh, my harbor is firing back, is it? Oh my god, it's actually quite a lot of them. Right, where's our ships? This is right across. Okay, they're coming down now. The pirate ships are on the way. My ships are gonna get destroyed in here. Cool, we're taking out the quest ship as well now. I don't think I've lost any ships. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. See, this is why I don't want to do war, because it'll just be me sitting here. Almost deaf in the ear right now. That's why I'm not talking very much, because I have to scream to to hear myself. But anyway, that's war. That's essentially war. That's how war happens if they're going to attack a settlement as well. You just have to grind down the building. It's got a hole in the back of it, actually. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. That's pretty cool. All right, let's get what they dropped. Let's get what they dropped out here. Got that parrot. And this one was for her. Okay. Sail back. The cool thing about a monitor ship and other steamships, obviously, is that they don't rely on sails, so they have a consistent speed. It's much more reliable for trade routes. We're going to buy all of the steel. Okay, and that's our proof of destruction. Cool. Alright, man. So, creaming La Corona. Sir Archibald would prefer that certain enemy reinforcements never managed to reach the movement's territory. If you could deal with that problem. They just appeared right outside my port, apparently. But alright. And that'll be it for quests, I think, in this episode. I mean, we are pretty quest heavy there at the beginning, admittedly. But we did get some good items out of it. With the temple. Have to decide where to build a museum. Still kind of deciding how that's going to work in the Cape.
More than ready.
Alright, 45,000 is an alright amount as well. Something I've never actually built, just thinking about it, is a repair crane. Because I just know that I'm going to be avoiding war as best as I can, so haven't really focused on it too much. Alright, let's get to work. So, basically, what we need to get our bank set up here is 3,000 investors. Currently, we have 2,200, I think, so we can actually just check it. That's cool, a lot of people coming out of the, it's like graduation day or something. Out of the university there. So, there we go, 2,200. So, we have 40 engineers per building, right? So that means, what is that, 20, right? 20 houses are needed. 20 engineer houses are needed to get to that bank. Whether or not we can keep up with what their demands are going to be, that's another matter. But let's just start building that up. We'll get the first 10 and then see how our consumption is holding up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 10 houses there. I will just slot them down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we'll do it that way. So just dump all these guys over there. We actually don't need replacement artisans, but we could put down replacement artisans just in case. For what we want later. And this should help money, obviously, a lot as well. Boom. Okay, now let's just catch up on some of those artisans. Just, it's a bit dodgy when you don't have that many workers. Get the workers back on form. Good. Alright, that's nice. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. And just do the same to them, basically. Bring them all over here. Cool. Thanks, Anne. Alright, let's get that last bit of gold as well. I'll keep bringing that back. Really got to set up our own gold, really. You know, obviously that'd be nice. Hey, we're in the red. We're in the black, sorry. Cool. Alright, so there we go. Artisans are back in place. Workforce is a little low, but as the villagers kind of start to grow again, that should be okay. We'll just get replacement ones down now. There we go. So, that's given us halfway to what we need to get our bank, right? So these guys have canned food, sewing machines, fur coats, a university, glasses, coffee, electricity, and light bulbs. So really, we don't have to worry about the university electricity. That's going to be static. But the others are going to be consumed more now. As well as that, the rum, penny farthings, and pocket watches are going to be consumed a little bit faster also. So let's check all these things out. We can go to consumer goods. Scroll to the bottom because that's going to be the highest tier stuff first. We're totally fine for light bulbs. Coffee is coming in from the New World. I'm pretty sure that that's also fine. But if you want to check against it, you just go hold control, Porta Banús, and actually it is just Porta Banús that does it. We are just over that limit, 4 to 4. So we're also checking the demand of what Porta Banús itself is consuming, right? So that's good. So we know that we're properly suited to doing this. But that shows you right there that when we get 10 more houses, we'll probably go over that limit. And again, just to remind people, if they're wondering what these numbers mean, it's ton per minute. Obviously, every building makes 1 ton of whatever it's making on whatever timer it has. It's always 1 ton that comes out. So you can basically say like, oh, well, you know, this is 4 tons per minute. So you could just like, you know, work out the production chain that you need there. Or you could just not look at the numbers and just put down enough until that blue bar is bigger than the green or smaller than the green bar, if you wanted to do it that way. Alright, let's just flick back onto swords. So we have pocket watches are fine, penny farthings are fine, glass is okay, fur coats are even good. Love to see it. What else? Rum. That might be a bit of a dodgy one, so let's check on rum. That's apparently okay as well. Better than the coffee even, surprisingly. Sewing machines though, not looking so hot. nor is canned food. And we want to be sending sewing machines to Port of Venus eventually. So we might have to get another one of these up and running and some canned food. So that's where our residence for workers and our residence for artisans is going to become quite important for us now. Now, something I just thought of doing as well. Let's just dump or get more construction material here. Rather annoyingly, we're actually picking it up all the time and shipping it around. But that's alright. Damn, lost my train of thought. Knew that would happen. What was I going to do? What was I going to do? Well, actually, something else I can do as well. We want to take some of these to Cape Trelawney. Steam motors. I was going to pick up something else, though. One more thing. Oh, I've lost it. I'm so sorry. It's going to frustrate the crap out of me now. About what that was. So basically, I'll just have to retread my steps. I was working on growing these guys back up to 3,000. We were checking the consumer goods. We were checking against canned food and sewing machines. Okay, sewing machines. Sewing machines are there and here. That's going to require more steel over time. Wood should be okay as well. Yeah, I don't remember. I was going to send a ship somewhere, but I just don't remember what I was planning on doing with it. Oh, I remember. I got it. I nailed it. I won't forget this time. Sucks. Non-aggression pact. Rum shortage. City becomes uglier. Okay. Increased needs by 10%. Decreased happiness, but reduced riot chance at least, so that's okay. Don't like getting the increased needs one. That's the worst. So what I wanted to do was create the robot that Nate can make that gives you a reduced workforce in a trade union by like 50%. Really good. Obviously, we want to be able to put that somewhere like the heavy industry area that we have. So this would be perfect because each of these are taking 100 workers. So if we can half all that, we're going to make we're going to do way better for that. But it's going to require certain things. So we can have a look. Over at Cape Trelawney, let's check out Nate's little area. The item we want is this one. So it requires 15 special scrap, 15 filaments, 10 work clothes, and 5 light bulbs. So all we need to bring with us is the light bulbs and the filaments. And we could make as many of these as we can, really. So let's just grab filaments and light bulb. Actually, it's intermediate, I think. Oh no, we don't have any filaments. Okay, well, light bulb, surely. We only need 10. So let's just take 10 for now. Might use these here for something else later. So filaments are used in the light bulb factory. So let's just pause the light bulb factory for now. We'll let this do its thing. We're going to have to wait until we get... How many was it? 10 or 15 or something? 15. It's kind of a lot. But yeah, we'll just have to wait for that to do its thing now then, I guess. Once it makes 15 filaments, we'll load up that ship and we'll sail out, create the robot thing. So let's have a look at the actual stats on the item. Sorry, my bad. So purchase right... Well, we could just buy it, actually, thinking about it. Workforce needed negative 50% on all production buildings. The nearest thing Nate has to a companion. Unlike a human servant, it won't complain when he kicks it for setting things on fire. So that's going to be great. And we'll... If I could just really quickly try to assess how many workers we're going to get rid of there. So that's 250 engineers. That's like 125. 100. 50, 50. So that's 250. 275. 300. So we should save on 300 workers and 125 engineers. I don't really care about the engineer one, but the workers, that's going to be great. Alright, so while we're waiting for that to build up, we can start making sure that these guys don't fall away from their canned food as a demand. This place is such a mess. It's the only place that I haven't really fully paid attention to it just yet. Now, I've left this area here for a wall, so let's just get that down now, I guess. Slightly make it look like there's a reason for this. looks like I left room for more. Oh, I need to check the chain, because I just can't remember. So, canned good. Red peppers and stuff goes into an artisanal kitchen. So let's see how much of that we're producing. So that's going to be coming from Rush, right? So Rush, we want to check agricultural products. Yeah, so the production is much less than the demand now that we have another set of buildings. So we're going to have to fix that, so the imports are higher. So let's go over to Rush. And let's have a look. That's our cattle farms. That's our red peppers. So we just need 2 more of each. Oh, we could just slam them down next to each other, really. I don't see why not. Something like that. And maybe one of these can go down here now. This will have to be redone as well. I mean, I don't know why I don't just take the time with it sometimes, but sometimes when I've got something on my mind and I don't want to lose it, I'm like, okay, well, let's just do things quickly, and then we'll get it ready afterwards. Actually, yeah, you stay there. Oh yeah, we could bright harvest all of this as well if we had the oil to be delivered. Which we're working on. We're going to get those extra oil things set up. Okay, good. We're gonna need extra housing. I should fix it, I think, because it's 10 per house, right? Yeah, we're still hitting 10. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And we were lacking 60. That should be fine. So yeah, that should meet the demand that we have over on swords. Yeah, so... Oh, actually, not really. We're producing more now. Why would that be? I must have done something wrong, or not looked at it correctly. So, let's have a look. Artisan kitchen. 2 minutes to 2 minutes. So it is 1-to-1. A bit confused about that then. How many artisanal kitchens do we have? Just 2. That's very strange to me. If we have got... We should have more than we even need. 2, 2, and then 2. If anything, I feel like we've got more than we need, right? We're making 4. And 4 of these, but we've only got 2 of these. And their numbers are equal. Oh, but they're improved by electricity. They're improved by electricity. But that still works out. It should be 4-to-4 then. What else we got going on with them? Boosting their productivity. Let's turn all that off. That's messing with me. There we go. I mean, that should be the same. I don't know why it's a little less. Maybe because it's factoring in the journey. Oh, it also says its productivity is not fully up yet, so maybe that's why. Those are the things that can really catch you off guard. I think they're just climbing productivity now. They should be fine. I don't see why they wouldn't be 100. It's just building up slowly. That's okay though. Oh, because of the population count. That's it. All right. Mystery solved. Got it all in the end. Stat screen to the rescue. But at least, yeah, that's gonna be even. So that's fine. So then the next thing is where things will really get complicated now, which is iron. So obviously we have, that's the extra goulash that we need. The ghoulie lash. But then we need the cannery. So we've got 1 cannery right now that isn't sufficient for what everyone needs. And the cannery is also going to be taking in a little bit of iron every now and then. So let's check on the consumer goods. We go to canned food. Where is it? Sorry, there. We're actually really, really close. It's not even at its full potential yet. So we could just buff that up a bit. And we wouldn't need to build anything else. So let's go to 15% for now. And at 15%, we are 1 to 1. Just like that. Last thing to check then would be the raw material of the iron itself. That is 16 to 16. That is totally fine with the demand we put on it. Excellent. Brilliant. And that is actually with the extra sewing machines on as well. So let's check now the steel. God, it's never ending. I can understand why people say they feel overwhelmed all the time in this. Yeah, so we are vastly underproducing steel right now. But that's why we have other islands. First off, I want to get this guy's quest. We need his reputation. How could they forget something as simple as windows? You know, it is the one thing that's keeping me from achieving my World's Fair, from reaching my zenith. Oh, everyone will like us for this. Yeah, let's do it. 36 glasses? That's totally doable. Did we finish all the other quests? Yeah, I guess so. We'll deliver it with our royal ship here. Actually, no, we won't, because that has other things to do. Let's just pick it up here. $36. Alright, let's go. God, look at his city. Holy crap. It does look good. I gotta say, it does look good. Very uniform. But good nonetheless. Good because even though it's uniform, it's got a variety of where things are. Wow, and he's really made use of every bit of... There's the bank. He's got a bank before me. We'll get one soon. Ours is just a building site. We're working on it, okay? We're working on it. I mean, I guess in thinking about it, if we're going to be working on it anyway, we should really just get these extra 10 houses and then build the thing that we know we're going to have to get the demand. But what we're going to need to do is here, what have we got? Iron is not being used. Coal is being used. What about down here? Iron. No iron there. Neither there. Okay, yeah, we could set up a new mine here. 50 workers on it. Let's do that. We've only got 25 left, but we'll build the other one as well. And try to get our first workers here. See what we can do just to get 25 workers. It's really not that much. These guys don't even have a pub. Sadly enough. But they do have what they need to upgrade. Arthur and Margaret are at war with each other. Still. Okay, there is a trade route that takes copper and zinc from this island. So I'm gonna ask that it loads also up some iron. And then over at Rush, we'll just check, is there iron here? There is. So this should be loads of iron now coming back in. You know, 3 new deposits basically, so that should be of great help. So yeah, so Rush's iron as well as Skerry's is iron. That's 3 iron mines that we've just added to coming back into Swords. Let me just double check that I didn't mess that route up. Alright, so it's zinc, copper, iron. It's like your vitamin route or something. Bold new expedition. Don't have time. Don't have time to do that as well. Zinc, copper, and iron. Old world. So yeah. Yep, seems correct to me. Okay, cool. Just the one ship on the route though, right now, so nothing too crazy. We should really maybe get making a few more of these cargo ships. Yeah, we'll just get another one going. If we can get a couple more, actually, it'd be nice. Okay, I'm just trying to think about what to do next. So that's the iron sorted, which should allow us to get a second cannery. Alright. Because we're gonna... Well, yeah. Before we do that, let's just upgrade those final 10 houses. Good stuff. He's happy again. Right, so we need 10 more houses. So let's just finish off this one. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Something like that. Alright. And this should give us the 3,000 engineers we need to build a bank. And we should be making really good money when we get the bank done. And then we'll just have to sort out the production chain. Because they're going to be needing stuff. Alright, cool. And then we'll just do our final upgrade of workers again. These guys have to be upgraded first. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait just a minute. I could just remove them from down here, actually, I suppose. Oh, I'm out of steel. Alright, cool. Let's check out what we got now. We shouldn't have the bank just yet. They need to grow a bit. We're at 2916. So I think if I've done it right, that should be... Yeah, when we get 8 more people in all of these, they should be done. They're lacking a road. Do I put the road on the outside or the inside? I guess on the outside looks nice. I wonder how far they are from that variety theater. Yeah, the university is a little far for them as well. Maybe a road out the back. Would probably help that. Yep, that fixes that. Power should be okay, right? Oh, maybe not. Oh, just the one extra house there. I think in that case, what I'll have to do is we'll bring the road down the center. And then we could just have stuff in there.
I need more time to restructure my thesis.
Yeah, that should fix it anyway. Oh no, actually, what am I saying? They still wouldn't get it because it's diagonal. Ugh. Don't do that to me, game. You're killing me. No, it's just the tiniest bit off. Like, obviously I could push these out a bit if I wanted to, but that would make the whole thing go crazy. And by whole thing, I mean my mind. Well, until I figure that one out in future, I'm just gonna move this somewhere else. That's gonna be fine. Yeah, I'll have to think about that. Could just put something else down, an ornament or something, or if we get a gas fire station, or if we get something that extends the range, you know, it'd be fine. But for now, everything is... essentially, it has to come out here, down, around, and then down, and then around, and then down. So it's just one tile short. It's all paved, so there's not really much I can do about it. I mean, getting rid of this lamppost, maybe? Does that count as an extra tile down? Let's just see out of curiosity. No. Or if it did, it didn't work. Alright, anyways, whatever. Let's just see where we're at now for the bank. 2962. Canned food gonna be running out pretty soon though, I would imagine. Yeah, not by a crazy amount though. We could just keep increasing their production, I think, to actually fix that. The artisans are super happy anyway. Let's try 33%. Almost. Could do maybe just a little bit more, 40. Didn't actually even change the happiness there, so that's good. Pretty much does it. Could just bung it up to 50 and say, screw it. Okay, so they have what they want. So now we just have to... I'm sorry that we're doing this again, but we just have to see that everything we're feeding into it is okay. So, rush... That's fine. Oh yeah, we need to check goulash. Sorry, so goulash is fine as well, even with the extra demand on the cannery. Iron. Iron needs to now factor in the 3 islands. Yeah, so we're making 28 production. So we can. It's actually time to get another another furnace up and running. Does seem a bit crazy to just smash them all in here, but that's kind of the plan. We could even put it there, maybe. I wonder would the electricity... No, the electricity doesn't reach out this far. Just move that for a second. Let's brighten up the day. Yeah, okay, let's just push this out a bit. She's living it. She loves the pollution. And this is still within this thing, right? Yeah. So, cool. Okay, so that's going to rapidly increase that. And now we're going to get that item that hopefully reduces the demand, or the workforce. Where's our ship? There it is. Oh, apparently I had that ship escorting something. Wow, that must have been a complete fluke of a click, because I'm pretty sure I clicked the radar. So, back in the old world, what we need to do is just queue up, get those filaments together, right? That's what we're waiting for. They should be all good to go now. We needed 15? I'll just double check it, but I think it was 15. Damn, I like that song and I've ruined it. That's the thing I don't like about the way the music changes when you hop around. I like the music in the game, but I wish it just didn't switch every time you went to a different session. At least finish the song you're on, you know? Maybe. Or give me the option. How about that? Yeah, so it's 15. And it also needs 10 work clothes, but we can get that here. So let's send this off to Cape Trelawney. Go to Crown Falls. My little pirate frigate. It's got nice kind of carvings, would you say? Or engraving on the front of it. Yeah, it's actually like really detailed. I haven't actually seen a regular monitor in such a long time though, so it's hard to compare. Alright, great. If we check the diplomatic situation, we are killing it. 98, 96, 100, 78, and even Arthur on 65 with this recent thing. Okay, so we are heavily lacking steel though, which is a bit of a concern. Alright, we just want to get my artisans back in place. Thinking about it, that's actually going to put more demand on canned food. So we might need to get another one of those things up ready. This is like the canned food episode for some reason. Also, wrong place. Did our ships arrive here? The ones with extra steel? Did I ever send them? Did I ever send it off? Maybe I didn't. We should have queued up. Oh, no, no, no. I remember now. Yeah. Alright, this is going to go to the New World and help set up the extra oil that we don't actually need right now, but eventually we're going to need it, obviously. And we'll need another one of those, basically, to do the same thing, but in Cape Trelawney. Alright, I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait till Nate, the we were able to transmute that item, bring it back here, and just get all that workforce back. It's going to be great. So did we reach 3,000? It's not going to tell me. There's no milestone for it. We'll just know if we can build a bank, which we can. We need 60 steel for that. That's all right. There's 60 steel over here. We can just grab it real quick. Still have all that coal. Or the, not coal, sorry, coffee. Alright, 25. 25, and then we have to go buy some probably from Archibald. Can't drop any more of that off. We're waiting. We also need to be buying some items. He's almost got 150 against, that's good. And he has also got gramophones for 27,000. Jeez. Something I'm just going to check as well is how we're doing for our gold production. Yeah, we're on 97, so it does last like 3 to 4 hours, dropping in 100. Which is pretty good. I noticed that we're also maxed out for guns and a few other things. We should maybe just skim a little off the top and sell that then. Can't be bothered bringing it to the New World. Minimum stock, I don't know, 300 in case we need it for war or defense. Sell one above 300. Oh yeah.
A rusty nail in the enemy's socket.
Awesome. Extravaganza steamer. Wait a second, what is it? Oh, I thought it was a battleship at first. This is the Great Eastern, is it? With 6 cargo and 3? Oh no, the Great Eastern has 8, I thought. I don't even know what this is. Is this a totally new ship? I could be wrong, but the Great Eastern, I think, is known for having like 8 slots. This is 6, and then 3 item slots. The Extravaganza steamer. Oh, cool. And it's got lights all over it. It doesn't actually really look pirate-themed. I thought it, yeah, it looks kind of like the Great Eastern with the big wheel thing. Let's go. Same voice as the battleships. That's awesome, though. Oh my god, what a ship. Let's just get that bit of fog of war over there. Also, we should check... That was actually pretty cheap. It was only 500,000. The monitor was 500,000. I'll take it. We could buy up the rest of that coal, maybe. And get one of these items as well, maybe. There we go. Yeah, we'll go buy a few items. That's awesome. This is like our flagship. I don't know what to call it. Do we already have a Caesar? I think we do. I feel like this should be the new Caesar. Oh, I got an idea. Let's call it the Augustus. How about that? Alright, cool. Oh, we have our little schooner here. We could just sell that now.
The ship, it was their coffin.
Sell it to the pirates. I wonder did they buy the ships for more? Probably not, but it'd be kind of cool if they did. Nice. The great thing as well, I just realized, is we can always just buy advanced weapons here. It looks like someone's been buying them or something because there's only 58. If we ever go to war. So we could just make our big battleships without ever having to set up the production chain for that is so annoying. Alright, nice. That was an unexpected little boon to our episode here. Let's have a look, let's get more steel. Alright, the Pelican is here, so we'll head over to Nate. Get the diving bell over here as well. We need to go get the special scrap that's up here. Oh, that's what it looks like. It looks like one of these. That's what it is. Right? Basically. It's got the lights on the front and the back. It's different in the center. Right, these have like little canopies. But this seems like way more what it is. Yeah. That must be what it is. Well, it's like a hybrid of the boat of two of them, of this and a battleship. It's cool. Sorry, I've honestly never seen it before. I've never seen it before. I feel like in the comments some people were saying something about like buying ships from Anne Harlow. I'm guessing this is what they were talking about. Not too sure. Awesome. Okay, let's get the scrap that we need. We need that special scrap. Public mooring is making bank out here. Can't even get rid of that right now. Let's see. God, this place is just full up of everything it has. I haven't told it to sell anything. Who's got the time? Who's got the time? What am I looking for? Special scrap. We needed 17 or something. Ah, you kidding me? We've only got 7? We might have to get the one below. Let's just bring all the scrap we have, see what we can do. I love visiting the orphans, but it always breaks my heart. They're only children. They should be playing and scoffing sweets. I'd like to give them a treat. Could I sneak some from your pantry? What do you want? Chocolate? I don't have any chocolate. What are you, crazy? I'd have to buy some from Madame Kahina. Hardly worth it at that stage. I guess we're hitting late game quests now or something, because it's a late game item for sure. Another quest from Margaret. We need to do her ones. Ooh, soda acid extinguisher. Not that good, but it's okay. Chance of fire is reduced, at least. A band of shameless criminals has stolen one of Her Majesty's vessels. You must be swift, child. Who knows what mischief they could use under the royal flag? They could cause.
I shall be waiting.
Is that even true, though, or is she just setting up this, like, ambush? There, is everybody happy? I control-clicked the items away. Is everybody happy? Jesus. I want my own royal ship to take them out. Alright, that should be done in no time at all. We need the frigate, though, to go grab chocolate. 4 tons, I think it said. Alright, my collection of ships is down here. So, workforce needed 30%. Using the more regular scrap, I guess. So yeah, we don't have the best scrap just yet. At least not enough of it. I forgot to get the work clothes as well, sorry. God damn. Just let me select that ship. Yeah, I'll get rid of that item. Just get rid of the scrap. We've got too much of the basic scrap. Can't really do much with it. A treasure. My voice is going. Treasure on the old world, this and this. Excuse me. So 2 old world and 2 new world. I've actually got a drink here. One sec. So yeah, I'm just going to drop them up here for now. People were like, why don't you just activate them? It's because they're on a timer. So I'd rather activate them when I'm in the session than when I'm not. Knowing me, I'll forget, you know, and I'll miss it. I'll be like, oh, I'll activate. Oh, yeah, I have to go to the other session, you know, with like 10 minutes to go or something. So I'm basically just preparing for my inevitable failure on things. So let's give everything we can to this diving belt. So you just need the work clothes and then they can make the item. Looks like no time lapse in today's episode. I was kind of hoping to do a bit of a build out on the front of swords actually. taking heavy damage on it. Bro, we make so much money from Katima, it's crazy. You can actually see other royal ships passing by. Oh, it's my one. Nice. Oh my god, the range. Good shot. Wow, I finished him off as well. You're disappointed? What are you disappointed about? I did exactly what she said. Alright, we'll have to come back for that later. So let's just get the work clothes and that'll be it. I thought of something recently, which is... Some people were saying, like, why don't you use discard cargo? And I often say I don't like throwing stuff overboard. I think what would be a good idea, possibly, is on almost every route where you think you might have over excess, you could send it to, you know, one of the other traders and just, like, sell your stuff off. So that way your ships always end their route at an NPC or an AI or something selling whatever it was. Nothing's ever wasted and you always get some money back. I think that'd be a good idea. Obviously, it adds to the length of the route. But if you think that it's probably better than throwing it overboard. At least I would think so. And something I've actually not done at all, that people were saying, like, you could just trade with people to get their relations up. I never even thought of it, to be honest. But they don't always have stuff. I mean, I guess you could buy things, yeah. I just never actually thought of doing that. But we do have trade rights, so there's no reason why we couldn't go to certain areas here. She wants hibiscus tea here for some reason. 5 light bulbs is what she's requiring here. 41 sewing. So I guess you could just look at this, coop a few of these things and be like, yeah, let's go down to old Margaret and make some good money. And then buy things if we need them. It's not reliable though, right? It's not like the NPC traders where they're always going to have a lot of a certain thing. She's only demanding 5 light bulbs. So you won't really make that much for it. Speaking of light bulbs, actually, I think we forgot to turn back on the filament factory, didn't we?
A symbol like you. Soon be back to speed.
Whoa. Okay, we're having a bit of a problem here. Yeah, so what I'm planning on doing is actually building out this area here. And then having, like, either another hospital or a few new town halls and things like that to also help with the sickness that we always keep getting. So I've never experienced that. I know I've said it before. In any campaign, the amount of sickness we get is disturbing. So I really want to fix that. Those guys are a bit far away from their things as well. Did I pick up those clothes? Guessing I did. Good, she should be maxed out now. Which means we could actually probably buy a share from her if we wanted to... I don't know. Push our... Are we making money from shares? Or actually, we actually have no shares right now, interestingly. All our money is our own. Boom. Alright, so let's go. Transmute. Let's get this item here. Nice. We're gonna add that back to, I don't know, flagship maybe? Send that home. Okay, let's get rid of some of this stuff. This is getting so messy now. Yeah, I've got way too much of the basic scrap. Let's just get rid of it. Not gonna need it all. You follow you, and then you can go off and look for stuff. And then we'll try to buy some extra maps as well if we can. Okay, yeah, it's going to be a big workforce shortage. This is going to back up our supply chains for a bit. What the hell was that a second ago? Did I just see riot chance of these guys? They shouldn't have high riot chance. I would hope not. Oh, we should build that bank. Do we have the steel now? Kind of. Oh, you're kidding me. It's actually a little off. Well, that's going to drive me insane. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. I never know which way is the front. It says bank with steps leading in on both sides. So we're lacking a little bit of steel again, just because it keeps getting taken away. It actually just gets delivered here anyway. So I'm just going to pick it up real quick. Alright, we'll just manually drop that over here and then build the item. Oh, this thing is sick as well. Drop off your gold at least. Our new ship, the Augusta, straight away plagued. Oh, nice. Look, there's all the iron ore and stuff we're bringing in. Brilliant. It's good to see that doing its thing. Good. Oh, we have steel right here. How smart of me. Finally. Alright, let's just build a simple road into it for now. I'll probably change how it looks, obviously, with stuff around it. We can open up these... Okay, open up this area for a bit. Yeah, have something like that. Maybe some fencing or trees and things in the middle. But there we go. So that means that should really bring up the money, because that's like instantly everyone is now paying 45 gold per house. So we're making 2 grand. Bank is big money. Now, even better with the bank is that we have room for... So that's income per house 15%. Happiness reduced by 3%, but also reduced needs. Oh, damn. And then bonus workforce and bonus supply. Now, we don't need her. She's okay, but we'll get this guy in instead. Mr. Garrick provides bonus income 5%. Residents provide bonus income from bank. With the bank, you also get pocket watches and jewelry. So that's reduced consumption there. I gotta be honest, didn't see the money change that much. Let's turn that off for a sec. Got it, yeah, it barely affects it at all. It's only 5 gold, I guess, per household. But it goes from 2088 to 2273, so it's like up $200 more, I guess. But the fact that he fulfills the pocket watches and jewelry isn't even until we get to investors. So yeah, maybe he'd be better suited up here in future, but either way, we'll see. Because the investors are going to go over there. So jewelry is needed. Happiness for the second to final thing for the investors. Cool. Well, we're making money now, right? Everything's fine except for the plague. Constant plague. Now, did my ships ever come here? There it is. 250. And basically we just copy and paste this thing, pop it over here. Let's do blueprint mode just in case. I like how the music doesn't change when it's sickness. Let's just do something like that, it's fine. And then we'll just pull this out. It's a big bridge though. Straight across the cliffs there. Goddamn. Alright, cool. It's actually ridiculous the amount we can build, so that's good. Beautiful. Totally not destroying the land. But yeah, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 500% should be coming out of this. We have 200% coming out of that one. And 200 coming out of that one. Right? Did I miss any? No, I didn't miss any, right? No, just I was double checking. I forgot that this one existed. I was thinking, oh shit, maybe people were talking about this. But no, that seems good. So that's 900% oil or whatever. Way more than we need. Let's increase this harbor now. Although really you could just build more storage, but yeah, so what we'll need to do actually back in Swords is start setting up extra ships that are going to come back and forth doing all this. So this is sick as well, this ship. Let's move it over there. Oh, actually, no, it's not. Keep doing what you're doing then. Yeah, so over at our steam shipyard, another oil tanker, please. We can make our own monitor. We've got enough of our own advanced weapons. Great, I'm excited. Drop that off. The last thing then I think we'll do is just pick up steam motors and we're going to go to Cape Trelawney with them and bright harvest the F out of the place in the next episode. We still obviously have lots of quests and stuff to do over here. We want to reach the capital status. 500 artisans. Oh, deliver the chocolate. Did I ever do that? And yeah, just basically build up Crown Falls. We're able to actually... do we have everything for the workers? I think we do, right? Oh, they don't have their beer yet. Oh, let's just do that really quickly. That won't take long. I know what they need. They need malt and hops. Hops. Alright, hops. So yeah, 2 hops farms. We don't have the thing for Bright Harvest right now, so we'll just build this as a temporary building for now. But then when we get the motors from the New World, we'll build this probably just somewhere else with its own little area. This is just to get it going. Is that it? That should be it. If I just check consumer goods and we check beer is fine. Hops is fine. And I'm sure this is fine. Yeah, malt is fine. So there you go. Beer setup done. I mean, that was just in the happiness anyway. But yeah, they have all their needs. So we could actually get artisans and start building our artisan islands, which will look really, really cool, I think. Especially the ones out here. These ones are going to look magical. With the so many waterfalls in the distance. I mean, even better would be to build them all the way up here. Maybe let's not get crazy. Because eventually we'll probably want to start harvesting all these mines, and it wouldn't look too good if that's in the middle of their houses. Someone did say I should build my own house somewhere, off like a mayor's house, and just designate that as my own. I might do that. I kind of think living up here would be cool, by the big castle. Build one little house at the end of a road, and be like, that's where I live. All right, let's just wait to get this quest delivered to Bente. With our fastest ship, the pirate frigate, 22.5 knots, insane speed. Look at the speed.
Can't wait to see your astonishing.
There you go. She's living it. All right, great. I'm happy to serve. And let's dive. This will be our final dive of the day. Got all our items active, so let's see what we get. Another... Don't we have like 3 of the great white sharks now? Could sell them all to Madame Gehenna. I'm sure she'll love them. Something else I was also thinking of. Once you know where the thing is, you can take this off. Right? Like that. And then put something else there. And then dive. And you still get the other 30%. That cord that we sold. So I guess you could do that. There's other items that give you other things as well, so we could try that in future. Alright, so I think that's going to be it for this episode. I don't think I'm waiting on anything else. I'm going to have to make sure these guys stay quarantined until the sickness passes. Sickness of 6 minutes on that ship. There's still just a couple of houses left with it. But a pretty stable episode, I think. Nothing really went wrong. We made some money. We're actually making less now than we were. I wonder, did I run out of anything? I could just check real quickly. I don't think so. It seems like we have everything on the higher residences. Obviously, the sickness can play havoc with things. We are really short on workforce. Because these houses are just still recovering, I think. Oh yeah, and some of them haven't been upgraded yet, of course. There we go. Yeah, so... Oh, actually, that's the very last thing to do. How could I forget? The item. There it is. Yes, it's here. So let's throw that in here. So there we go. Workforce needed negative 30%. So not quite as much as I was hoping, but pretty close. The other one, that's chance of fire reduced. We could do something like this. Productivity 50%, chance of fire increased. People were saying to use that again. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy with that. I think that's fine. We do have lots of fire stations anyway, so if anything does blow up or go down, they're usually out there pretty quickly. Alright, yeah, so pretty good episode, I think, anyway, in terms of got a lot done. Feels that way, anyway. Alright, so that's going to be it for this one. Thank you again for all the support. I hope people had a good Christmas. I might talk about it actually in the next episode, but I didn't go home for Christmas in the end. My flight was cancelled due to COVID. I'll talk about it in the beginning. Nice little talking point. But yeah, hope everyone's Christmas was good, and as we get closer to the new year, hope you guys have something to do, and hopefully are able to celebrate in some way. It sounds so weird saying that, but that is 2020, I guess. Alright, thank you guys very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey guys, thank you very much for watching, and remember, if you want to support this series directly, you can click the join button to become a channel member. Doing so will get your name in the credits, as well as loyalty badges and emotes to use in the comments. If you don't see the join button, it means the video has been copyright claimed, but you can still join from the channel page on desktop. You can also link your account to our Discord to get a special role on there that will give you access to the Senate House and a few other perks.